2-0.
It's raining again.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss. You're right. Cubs will have to get it done against Trevor Rosenthal and maybe in the rain in the ninth. Now 3-1. The Reds a winner. They're 8-7. A 6-5 walk-off win over the Rockies. White Sox are 10-5. Chris Sale off to a great start. He is the first 4-game winner in baseball. Ball 4. One out walk to Grichuk. Here comes Molina.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to challenge Grichuk with a fastball there. I'm surprised that they didn't go with a slider. Warren's got a good one. With that 2-1 pitch that was in the dirt, he just didn't feel real comfortable attacking with the heater.
White Sox beat the Angels 2-1 in Chicago behind Chris Sale. The pitch, and Molina takes ball 1.
Zobrist not at traditional double play depth, a step or two toward the hole, where Molina hits a lot of balls in that direction. He's not a speedy guy, so he can afford to play over there. Still make that double play from the hole on the right side.
Took off, no pitch. Time was called by Sam Holbrook, the plate umpire. I think it's safe to say Warren let that one get away on purpose so he wouldn't put Molina in the danger.
Coconut, yeah.
Yep. Pretty much a bet the mortgage he was going to throw to first too, because Grichuk was on the move on that no pitch. In on the hands and fouled away. Time ball gets away. Grichuk on his way to second. The throw by Rizzo is just a little late. Well, good throw and tag. He made it a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. And the Cubs will take a look at the video just to make sure.
Yeah, good read by Grichuk. I think a lot of guys would not have tried to advance there. Ball didn't get that far away, but he did not hesitate.
So Warren charged with an error.
Molina has been around a long time. He's turned into a very smart hitter. We've talked a lot in this series about his tendency to go the other way. But if he thinks, you know, that you're going to try to run one in on him, he'll open up that front side and try to yank it from time to time.
And they do, and he does. Grichuk will be sent, and he'll score. So the Cardinals get one of those runs back. Molina's had a big series, 2 more hits today, and it's 5-3. It was a prescient call there, partner.
Yeah, just a inner half breaking ball. I'm sure they're trying to go down and away with that pitch. Breaking ball that backed up on him.
So that throwing error on Warren comes back to Haunton. And Colton Wong takes a strike. Upfield and just out of play. Brandon Moss on deck. Won the first 2. The Cardinals trying to salvage final game of this series. And the 0-2 on the ground to Rizzo. They will get Molina at second. Fielder's choice for Wong. 2 outs, and here comes Moss.
Two of those 4 home runs Moss has hit this year has been as a pinch hitter.
Big swing, and he fouled back.
2 of the 6 the Cardinals have as a team.
Pops it up. Montero and Baez give chase, and nobody can get there. That's one downside to the shift. Years past, that would have been an easy out with the third baseman making the grab, but Baez the only guy to the left of second, and he had a long run.
Yeah, he had a long way to go. Credit Montero with a good read there, knowing the situation that there weren't many options. He busted out of there as quickly as possible.
Runner goes, swing and a miss, inning over. They add an insurance run, however, and it's now 5-3 after 8.
From the first building block to the last coat of paint. Menards is here to help you build all of your projects with an 11% rebate on everything. Menards has a huge selection of Mastercraft doors in stock. Take one home and install it today. Select sizes of this DuraCore primed interior door are only $62.29 after 11% rebate. Stop in for an 11% rebate on everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
With T-Mobile, you pay $95 a month for a smaller network, and monthly taxes and fees are always extra. With Cricket, you get an unlimited plan on a bigger network for $65 a month after $5 auto-pay credit. And monthly taxes and fees are always included. Looks like T-Mobile's not all it's cracked up to be. And now, for a limited time, switch to Cricket and get a $50 bill credit. Cricket Wireless. Something to smile about.
Your fondest memories start right in your own backyard. Design your outdoor escape during the factory-authorized patio event at The Great Escape, where our biggest patio brands are offering discounts from 20 to 60%. Discover hundreds of new styles, dining tables, fire tables, and more. Designed to last for generations. Special order your custom collection now and save up to an additional $500 with instant factory cash.
Escape your everyday. Shop The Great Escape.
Cubs fans, put on your rally caps for an exciting finish. Brought to you by New Finish Car Polish and the #1 rated scratch remover, Scratch Doctor.
Cardinals 5, Cubs 3. As Trevor Rosenthal, the closer, try to notch the save. If he gets it, it would be his 4th.
3 out of 3 in the save department. 5 innings of work, 3 hits, 3 walks, struck out 11. He's faced 22 men, struck out 11 of them, so it's a strikeout rate of 50%, which is off the charts. Career-wise, he's just a little over 30%.
Brandon Moss is playing first.
High octane, upper 90s fastball, great changeup. Those are the 2 pitches you most concern yourself with. Every now and then a little get over curveball, but mostly fastball, changeup.
This happened to the Cubs on Sunday. They were down 1-0 to the Rockies. And Nolan Arenado with the home run to make it 2-0. That extra run feels so huge with 3 outs to go. 0-2 on Montero.
And if nothing else, because it gives that guy right there just a little margin of error that allows him to relax. If there is such a thing as a relaxed closer, it's kind of an oxymoron. They're usually high adrenaline, very tense guys. But he knows he's got a run to play with. He can challenge. One swing's not going to tie the ball game.
That's the first out as he strikes out Montero. Today's toast of the game is presented by Binny's Beverage Depot. Carlos Martinez really good on the mound and also pitched in at the plate for the Cards.
Yeah, a little bloop single on the mound. He went 7 innings, allowed just 3 hits and 1 run, struck out 5.
Binny's Beverage Depot is the official champagne provider of the Chicago Cubs. Baez takes a strike on the inside, 97. A save today would be the 100th of Rosenthal's career. And he's firing bullets. .48 saves last year, 45 the year before. high draft pick, 21st round, 2009. And Baez late on a pitch at 98.5 miles an hour.
Yeah, he just beat him with velocity. Well, not that well located, didn't have any real movement, but just gas.
Jorge Soler takes wide. Just came into play left. One and two. He has been very closer-like. 11 pitches, 8 for strikes, and a lot of heat.
Yeah, this is not a fun AB for Soler. First plate appearance of the day. Trying to get up to speed here. The guy's throwing 99 miles an hour.
Called strike 3. He fans the side, and the Cardinals do take the finale. The Cubs get 2 of 3 here in St. Louis to start this season series, and they'll head to Cincinnati at 11-4 to start the year.
Yeah, so mission accomplished. 2 out of 3 here. Nice spirited effort to try to come back in this one late. Just didn't quite get enough.
And a long rain delay of well over 3 hours in the middle. Cubs made it close, but they come up a bit short. So join us on CSN Plus for game 1 of a 4-game set tomorrow night as Jake Arrieta will take the ball 6 o'clock from Cincinnati. For JD and our entire crew here in St. Louis, Len Casper with your final score. Cardinals 5, Cubs 3. Stay tuned. Blue Cross Blue Shield Cubs post-game live is next.
Well, Mother Nature not at all playing along this afternoon following a 3-hour-plus rain delay. The matinee finale between the Cubs and Cardinals is finally in the books. It looked like we might have a little reset and rally, Todd, there for a moment in the 8th, but the Cubs do fall 5-3 after taking the first 2 of this series, playing catch-up for most of the afternoon. Of course, after Kyle Hendricks got it was a little rocky start for him.
Right? Yeah, not a bad one. You know, that's what you take away from today, especially after that long rain delay. The fact that the Cubs came out in that 8th inning and put together some offensive exploits. I wanted to see that. I really wanted to see them respond in that situation so easily, to sit through a 2-3 hour rain delay. I've done it enough in my career to know that to get anything going right there probably just doesn't happen. You usually see the outs made, game over. They battled back. They put themselves in position to have a shot late in that 9th inning. Didn't come up with it. So, again, a good way to battle back, though.
No question. And as he mentioned, we'll get to all of this. Righty settled in. Eventually, not enough offense, though, for the Northsiders, who now head to Cincinnati. 11-4 is the record. We will have much more when we come back on Cubs Post-Game Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Verizon is the #1 network in America. I know you're thinking they all claim stuff like that. Yeah, but some of them stretch the truth a little bit. Like this. Faster, more reliable, and better coverage than ever. And it shows the coverage there. Oh, hold on. Oh, map is not a depiction of coverage. What's the point? I'm speechless.
Only Verizon has the largest 4G LTE network in America. Now get up to $300 with the Verizon trade-in event.
I lost my daughter Chrissy to cancer, but in her final hours, she chose to give me the ultimate gift. My vision was failing, and through a cornea transplant, Chrissy gave me the gift of sight.
It takes less than a minute to join the Secretary of State's Organ and Tissue Donor Registry.
The eyes are the mirror to the soul, so I'm seeing my great-granddaughter through Chrissy's eyes.
Go to lifegoeson.com.
Chrissy's gift changed a life. You can too.
Cubs baseball on CSN Chicago is brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines. Transparency, low fares, nothing to hide. Your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Honda dealers, as reliable as the cars themselves. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. Audi, truth in engineering. Menards, save big money at Menards. And by Toyota. Discover more in a Toyota. Visit buyatoyota.com or your local Toyota dealer today. Let's go places. This is Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois.
Well, 2 out of 3 is the goal, but the Cubs fall short of the series sweep in St. Louis, dropping the 7+ hour finale to the Redbirds 5-3. Northsiders with 3 runs, that's right, on 5 hits. 2 of those, of course, coming in the 8th. We thought we might see a little bit of a rally. Cardinals with 5 runs on 9 knocks. Most of the damage happening early to Kyle Hendricks, who exited after 5 1/3. A long afternoon. Cubs now off to Cincinnati, standing at 11-4. Hello and welcome, everyone, to Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. Thanks for sticking with us. Along with Todd Hollinsworth, I am Kelly Kroll. April in the Midwest, right, Todd? That's what it's all about. These teams used to this. I know you went through it a lot back in the day, of course, but you mentioned before the game how this could be, in a way, a statement game if the Cubs, of course, had swept the Cardinals on their turf. But to still take the series, what does that say this early in the season?
Well, it certainly is important. I think even the rain delay put me at least in the position where I was starting to think, maybe that was an overstatement. I mean, it's so early. It is April. Absolutely. But again, statements sometimes do get made. Things get set in motion, and what we know is that the Cubs have played fantastic baseball. They win this series. Yes, they lose today, but that's what I extract from this ball game is the 8th inning. Again, Cardinals came out, and you go back to that first inning, and you've got the Grichuk robbery of Anthony Rizzo of the home run, and then you get the Holiday home run on top of it. It felt like, okay, maybe we're getting off on the wrong foot here. Carlos Martinez makes it stand up. But the Cubs came out after that rain delay and responded. So even though there's a loss here, that is exactly what I take from this game. I saw my team respond, come out and put some runs on the board and give themselves a chance late, even after that long, lengthy rain delay.
Yeah, I would think Joe Madden had to be pretty pleased with what he saw in that 8th inning. Let's go ahead. Some of the things Todd was mentioning. Look at how this one unfolded. If it feels like hours ago when Hendricks was on the mound, it's because it was. Top of the first, Anthony Rizzo looked like he was going to put the team up early, but Grichuk, what a steal there, and Martinez very happy with that.
Yeah, great grab by Grichuk. He did everything right as an outfielder, got himself back to the wall, gave himself an opportunity to reach. So, yes, not happy for Anthony Rizzo. He'd get a little bit of payback.
No, and then what a turnaround, because it looked like the Cubs were going to go up early. Bottom of the inning, Matt Holliday going to take Kyle Hendricks deep to left here for a 2-run homer. So at that point, Cardinals in front by 2, just like that.
Yeah, we talked about the importance of Matt Holliday to this offense. Instant impact right there. We talked about the power bat that he has. 2-run homer really did kind of change the tides even in the first inning.
Then in the bottom of the second, Cardinals up 3-0 at this point. Man on third, infield in for pitcher Carlos Martinez, who kind of bloops one over Anthony Rizzo's head there. Colton Wong scores, and it's 4-0 St. Louis.
Yeah, one of those things you just can't defend. Carlos Martinez is swinging at whatever comes out of Kyle Hendricks' hand right there. There's nowhere you're going to play your defenders on the field to defend that ball. So a bit of a lucky base hit there, if you will, but certainly the tone was set early as St. Louis jumps out 4-0.
Let's check out our Sports Authority play of the game. His second time around here in the 4th, Anthony Rizzo leaving no doubt with this shot. 431 feet. and finally putting the Cubs on the board. But that's got to feel good for Anthony Rizzo.
Well, I think, you know, looking at the home run, see, that's the result. I mean, you go back to the previous at bat and you say, okay, Anthony's back, drives one to left center field, nearly gets it out, should have got it out, it was robbed, and then turns right around and hits a 431-foot home run to right field off one of the, I'll say this, best young right-handers in the game, Carlos Martinez. He's had a nice little run going. That's impressive stuff. So our poll question today, by the way, is who concerns you? A lot of people responded Anthony Rizzo. So let me say this. It looks like Anthony's back. You got two early signs. Guy out there on the mound who throws hard, who loves to attack the zone, who's got a good changeup and slider to go along with it. He had two good at-bats against him. Probably should have had 2 home runs, but good signs.
Yeah, and Anthony Rizzo, part of that offensive surge we were talking about in the 8th inning there as well. We're going to take our first break here on Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. We'll be right back with our player of the game after this.
Cubs Postgame Live is presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Through it all.
Something doesn't feel right.
Green lights across the board. What's going on up there?
No backup system, Houston. I'm flying solo here.
Does he have it?
I'm on it. Re-entry in 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for the care package, Houston. Dinner's on me. Just another day in the rocket biz. Oh, fudge nuggets.
Honda believes in helping you use your garage to its fullest potential. That's why we're offering great deals on the things you'll want in your garage, like the Honda CR-V. The best-selling SUV in America comes with a standard multi-angle rear-view camera. And plenty of cargo space. Great for transporting lots of stuff, say to storage or the dump. Hurry to the Honda Dream Garage sales event. You've got a garage to fill.
The most durable, longest-lasting brand in its class has great deals. Now at your Honda dealer.
You're not gonna watch it. No, you're not gonna watch it. We can't let you download on the go. You'll just have to miss it. Yeah, you'll just have to miss it.
No thanks, I have X1 from Xfinity, so.
Don't fall for DirecTV. Xfinity lets you download your shows from anywhere. Sign up today or get started with this great offer. Call or go online today.
I used to like that song.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
A hit and hit the game-winning single this afternoon. Who's not, however, Joey Votto, 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. Well, we welcome you back here to Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. We thank everyone who stuck around with us throughout this long delay, and that includes one very interested viewer down in Dallas. Kyle Schwarber tweeting this photo from his hospital bed in Dallas, watching the boys get after it. Thank you all for the prayers and best wishes. Let's get this win. Let's go. Kyle Schwarber, I'm sure, would have liked to have seen the Cubs come back there in the 8th. Let's take a look at the Honda winning box score from this afternoon. Dexter Fowler was, I'm pretty sure, your pick this afternoon, Todd, and he had a good afternoon, but we'll take a look at the Cardinals first. We mentioned Matt Holliday, how dangerous he could be, certainly was. Matt Carpenter not doing a lot in the leadoff spot, but Stephen Piscotty and Kyle Schwarber had a hard time, I think, in the first couple innings getting through this lineup, Todd. But just what you've come to expect a little bit from the Cardinals.
Cardinal veteran hitters doing their job. You know, you watch Yadi Molina get that insurance run late, 2-for-3 ball game for him with a run and a double as well. Grichuk had a nice grind out at bat. He's the one who actually scored that run and didn't have a good game going until that point. So you go back to Matt Holliday. That's really it. I mean, the veterans in this team, I think that's what you look when you see the Cardinals, how they're going to win this year is with some of those veterans. But again, that's your winning box score based on a lot of the early offense. They did not surrender the lead at all today, even though the Cubs were able to fight back. Just not enough.
Well, and I tried to get to it earlier. I was so excited to give you credit for Dexter Fowler in your pick this afternoon, but he is our UPS store taking care of us. I thought Rizzo was a good pick. Anyway, Dexter reached base 3 more times in this game. What a start coming in, hitting .375 and 2-for-3 this afternoon. But it's supposed to be he goes, they go, and it just didn't keep on going, I guess. But Dexter was.
I'll say this about Dexter. You know, the only mark against him in the early going, and I don't have the numbers in front of me, I just happened to notice him coming into today's game, is that he had struggled a little bit during day games, interestingly enough. Came out today and had a fantastic effort, even late. So good to see Dexter continue this going. He has easily been the most consistent hitter on this team. He's been locked in from both sides of the plate. I said that in the pregame show today. Very rare to see a switch hitter feeling so good from both sides of the plate, so confident and hitting with power right now. So again, hopefully he takes it with him to Cincinnati.
Jokingly said, I've always got a lot to prove, just a couple weeks ago. Well, we'll be right back on Cubs Postgame Live presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield as we take a look at Holly's Keys.
This is what precision feels like. Magnetic Ride Control actively monitors road conditions 1,000 times per second to deliver a comfortable ride.
1,000 times, huh? Yep, per second. How about that?
This is the new, meticulously crafted 2016 Sierra Denali from GMC. This is the precision of professional grade. Or get nearly $8,300 total value on specially equipped 2016 Sierra Cruise.